Okay, a quick enveloping here. It's not an unboxing video. I didn't purchase these, but someone that I was speaking with or chatting with online was asking about the usage of different types of metallic papers. Now, if you've been watching this channel, you'll know that I'm really quite interested in a lot of different surfaces out there these days, and I just find that the use of them is really quite, kind of an interesting experience, just in terms of the, kind of the visual options that are available to us these days. There's a lot of super dynamic unconventional stamping surfaces these days that just, I don't know, they haven't been around. I don't know, they're not nothing like super recent, and in terms of the last couple of years or something like that. I think these have been around for a little bit longer than that, but I'm I've been slowly trying to figure out how to use them or how to maximize their qualities and to make them available to us for our, I don't know, whatever applications we might be interested in. Here's an example of one of the most recent cards where, I'm utilizing the silver foil along with a printable vinyl holographic sticker paper here, for a really dynamic look. But when you look at this piece right here, it's really black and white stamping, and that's it. But it just happens to be on these more dynamic surfaces, so we get a different type of result here. All right, so look at this right here. This is a Miri, I think it's called wave paper, I believe, or lava maybe. All right. I don't know. Look at that. Anything kind of come to mind as far as usage goes? That is a really super dynamic surface right there. And it's a fixed one though, too. It's changing colors, but it looks like there's a set pattern to it. Look at this. It goes from kind of a dark right here, and it's all the way in light now. It's light within dark and dark within light right there. So how would we use this? Possibly water or sky or something like that? You know? Possibilities, huh? Here we go with another one. I've seen this one before in a live one-on-one workshop I was giving someone had. If it wasn't this one, it was something really similar, okay? Now this darker one like that, I could see it being used as water or possibly a night sky or both, where you have like a lake down here. It has to be something fairly bold against that type of patterning right here, but let's take a look and see what it does here. Okay, so it's dark in here, and now it's light within dark, so it's the same thing. So when we're talking about kind of an extreme range of positive and negative, okay, working within a given space, you can go with something dark against something, and if it's in a light area, it shows, but then, as you turn it in a certain way, this becomes the darker area and this becomes the lighter. So you have to take that in consideration and, kind of balance things out as much as possible, or to make things read in either state, or I don't know, a large part of their different states. Okay. It's got a lot of different personalities in there. So it's kind of an interesting assignment. Okay. There's a purple one right here. Oh my God, that one's almost like electric. It looks like a lava lamp to me, or some kind of little special effect that they'd put over, like filming something. Definitely, in terms of a scenic stamping, I see it as night. Okay. Wow, look at that one. For some reason, this one looks a little bit more. It looks deeper to me. Holding this in person like this, I don't know if you can tell, but the effects seem more deep set on this one to me. I don't know, for some reason. Oh my God, look at that. Can anything be seen over the top of that? White on dark, maybe? Okay, now, one of the things I should say is that all of these are cardstocks. They are not printable vinyl, okay? So when we're talking about the usage of these types of... That is really wild. These two are the same here. Here's like a black here. When we're talking about the use of these types of surfaces, we're talking about, as far as the inks that I own, StazOn, or just another type of solvent ink, or the Brilliance pads. Now, I do have Brilliance. Here's a Platinum Planet. I tend to get the metallics. They do have other types of colors. Some of them are being discontinued. The just basic black and white are really important to me, and I do believe that I should get some reinkers on those ones, because I don't want to find out that those aren't around any longer, because these two really open up the possibilities as far as the types of surfaces that we can use to stamp on. And the Starlight Silver, silver and gold, pretty basic, with something like that. So on something like this that's more golden, you possibly do something in gold on that. I mean, it has all the different colors, but this might be a situation where you can do like a row of trees and do them in both black and white, maybe, to kind of complement this kind of yin-yang type of dark light type of surface, effects on there. Look at that. All of these pieces are really, they're kind of pieces in motion too. So for something like this, we might be talking, or all of these, we might be talking about doing them in a reflection card type of situation. These papers aren't inexpensive. I believe that these ones are, roughly $1 a sheet or something like that. It could be said that it doesn't, it shouldn't come as a surprise as dynamic as they are, I mean, that is, if attention and dynamics and kind of repeat viewing could be, I don't know, whatever, monetized or, placed, have a value placed on it. Something like this would probably be doing it. You can imagine your card sitting up on someone's refrigerator or something like that. We're card makers. We tend to give a lot of cards away, right? That's going to stand out, like from 20 feet across the room. You know what I mean? And as someone walks and they change, their position within a given space, these things are going to be moving. So it's almost like some kind of like, lava lamp effect, like I said, or something like that. Something's moving and ever changing. So if you can incorporate something like this into, some sort of card construction, you know what I mean? That's, I don't know. There's definitely a value to be had with that. So one of the funny things that I had a comment on with the holographics and foils was that they said that, hey, they couldn't work on it, because work with it in their card making because it made them dizzy, which is, it's funny. But I've had situations where I'm working with this, and I don't know if you can see it kind of reflecting off of my face here in this video here, but I've had situations where I have a lot of lighting in my studio, and when that's kind of glaring off, the page like that, sometimes it's doing things to my eyes, like my corneas or whatever, pupils are closing with the amount of light, because it's like a lot of glare shining back at your face, and then you're ever changing, so your eyes are going a little bit nuts. But I don't know, that's kind of the fun of it though too. You know what I mean? It's like it's not a passive type of surface to work on, with any of these types of reflectives. And I don't know, it's invigorating as well as challenging, and it's when you get a piece that kind of works with this type of thing. You know, there's a certain type of reward to it. So anyway, so I'm not going to do anything with it right now. I just wanted to take a look at this and show you guys what these types of things are. So yeah, look up like lava or Miri. I think it's waves or something like that, holographic, and you'll find these different types of papers like that. So, but you know, you can ask the. I don't know where they bought these from, or I don't know. Maybe they did send a link and showed me, but I don't remember. But if you're curious about where they was could be had, write a comment in the section right there, and the owner of these papers might respond to you, hopefully, and I don't know, send you over a link or something like that. But thanks to Helen. You know, I hope she didn't mind me mentioning her name there, but I plan on investigating these pieces, and I said I would send her some cards, you know, utilizing them. So I don't know. These are the types of papers that, not this particular one, but you know, if I would have seen these in a store, you know, I would have picked up, you know, these types of papers over the years. You know, these just went around when I was, you know, going around, and, you know, when, you know, certain types of stores, you know, we'd shop in them and they would have all these different types of things. I don't know. There's less and less of the in-person shopping these days, but anyway, if you're a store and you carry these types of things, you know, leave a comment in the comment section and let us know that you have them. And, you know, if anyone's around in your area, they can go and pick some up. Boy, those are really super dynamic there. It doesn't even look like a flat piece of paper, does it? You know, it looks like it's I don't know, if I just put it up really close, it looks like you're in, you know, it looks like a TV set or something like that, or a monitor. Maybe that's more close to it, like a computer monitor with a like a screensaver on it. You know, something about this one. I see like ghosts or something like that would be cool to use on here. Whether we can stamp on it directly though and have it show, I don't know. It might be one of those things where you do some kind of cutout with it, or, you know. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out here. Heavy trees down here, you know, with some kind of really kind of bizarre sky going on in the top portion right there. Little splatter painted stars, you know. Something like that might be interesting. I look forward to the fun. So join us on the channel, and let's see what we can come up with for these different types of surfaces. Some of them would be a little bit easier. I think this one will be one of the easier ones to work with in terms of finding some sort of dynamic application for it. This one, I don't know. It might not be so easy, but it'll certainly be fun. All right, thanks for watching.